Hey there, everybody, and welcome back to some more Auction Not Included. At the end of the last episode, we got a new duplicate and named them. However, I had to go back and before I started this recording, because things weren't right. I know I got a new duplicate at the end of the recording and had to go back and look at the past one, and it's like, what happened? We're missing someone. And so what happened is the autosave didn't happen, and I didn't save after we got the new duplicate. But what happened is after we got that, I shut the game off and it didn't count. But luckily, it was only a couple seconds ago. I'm able to get the new duplicate now, and thanks to MVM12's suggestion, we're going to change auto to actually Amelia, and then auto will be our next one after that. So I guess that's kind of a little bit of a mulligan there, but kind of a forced one, not one I can choose, unfortunately. So we have a couple different things we want to look at for a duplicate, and that is going to be, well, do we want husbandry? Do we want machinery? And I think machinery wouldn't be too bad. Actually, I'm going to close this real quick, and I'm going to take a look and see what skills we are focusing on at the moment. So we do have, let's see, we have Kevin on mining, I believe. Is that mining? Construction. So he's in construction. We have machinery 3 on Kevin. We don't really have, well, no, we do have an operator. Yeah, so we do have machinery on Nixon. So what we're going to do is I might pick, we have husbandry and creativity, which wouldn't be bad. You have increased medicine, which, okay, you know, medicine, husbandry, and creativity, here and there. But then you have decreased husbandry. So, and there's not really a reroll I can do. We really don't need these duplicates yet. So, unfortunately, because of the autosave issue, we didn't get the one that we wanted in the last episode, which was now going to be Amelia. So I might wait and reject, and then we'll get Amelia and auto in next time, because I don't think these duplicates right here are going to be great for the colony. So we're going to get these care packages, because that'll get us some oxen ferns. So I will get them in as soon as we have some new duplicates. Just unfortunately, that's just not going to work, and we don't want to take up resources for the colony. But we will get them in as soon as we can. I do apologize. I don't know why the game didn't autosave after I got a new duplicate. But yeah, where we are at with that. So, a big thing today is going to be power. As you can see here, we are not doing so hot on power. We need to make sure we have that. Asteroid is doing our research. So let's go ahead and focus on that. Danzy is cooking away at the grill, and we have this now, but we're not really powering up anything. We don't have that powered yet, so we need to get that done. And like I said, I think I'm going to focus on getting us some power generation going down here. We don't have a lot of room to work with. We have a lot of slime mold right here, so we need to be careful with that. But I'm at least going to get a basic power station going right here. We will get, once this ladder's gone and we get this constructed, because this is going to be an extra basin for us, and we'll, you know, sink it when we need to. But we're reserving the space ahead of time. Now, I am trying a process of trying to get this dirty water out of here. And what I'm hoping is that this kind of cycles out, but I don't think that's the way it's going to work. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to build another pump here. And what we need to get is going to, where is it? Right, okay, I'm just going to use the copy. It's right there. So we'll get that pump here. We'll put a liquid pipe, and we'll just connect it there. That's probably the easiest way we can do that. That way the water sieve will do that and get rid of that. Now, one of you suggested something else with a water sieve, and I believe, let me make sure I understand correctly when I read this. I could be wrong. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe it was in a previous episode. Maybe I was, okay, yeah, maybe I was wrong. Or I'm just missing, it's probably a comment of another episode, but one of you did mention something we could do with a water sieve, and that's something with, I believe, this. We can actually use let me see if I can remember correctly. So there is a device we can use, and it's refinement? No. We may not have it yet. No, carbon skimmer. So it uses water to filter carbon dioxide from the air. Now, if I understand correctly, water to, let's see, so it uses that. Industrious skimmers remove large amounts of carbon dioxide but produce no breathable air. Okay, so I don't think it was the carbon skimmer, and I kind of, let me go back and look at this, look at my comments real quick, and I will be right back with you guys. Okay, so I'm back, and the comment that I was looking at was actually a previous video on episode 3, and it was to get a carbon skimmer attached to a water sieve. Now, what I don't, do these actually hook up to piping? That's what I don't. So it doesn't look like there's anything that hooks up to these, so I don't understand hooking up to a water sieve. Maybe it does require some pipe, but like it doesn't seem like it uses any. I think they take bottled water and put them down here. But you are right. This is, and it doesn't even look like it's taking power either. Normally when we have a blueprint down, it says, hey, take power. No, okay, there's power here. So it's not gonna be until we put it down. So what we need to do is probably build out some of our base down here. So I'm gonna put some of this right here. And now our water is gonna kind of stack up in 2 places, which is gonna be perfectly fine. Let's uproot that, uproot that. Now I've been giving my dupes a ton of jobs, which is, it's aggressive, it is. But we have a lot we need to do. So let's go ahead and get the, is it ventilation? No. Is it oxygen? Yes. So we want a carbon skimmer. It doesn't provide us anything, but it will get rid of that carbon down here. And it uses a little bit of water. So we have a good amount of water going on here. We're not too worried about it. We are cycling through, so it's okay. Let's go ahead and mop this up. Not disinfect, we want to clean. And this deodorizer should help with the dirty oxygen. We don't have to worry about it too much, but I do want to handle it as much as I can. But I think my goal today is going to be power. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some priority going. I'm in my mind over magic mode, so forgive me if I'm trying to switch ideas here. We want priority. And then we want to kind of make all of this higher. So let's make, like, you know, all of this a 7. Kind of get that done, get this done. That way we can get our power going. I would like to get that done as soon as we can. And then for the door, we need to get that done. And then we have that ladder there. And I want a bigger room just so we have, just in case we need room for it. Now, I wouldn't like to get, and that says it is awaiting delivery. So I also like to get this done. So like they're gonna prioritize all of this over anything else that's going on the base. Go hit P. We want 6. Where's my numbers at? There they are. Let's get 6 going. So we'll have that. We'll have this platform for right now, and then we can, you know, get the water up as soon as we can. But I want to at least get some of this done down here. Let's go ahead and knock this out too. I know I made that a 7. That's fine. Actually, ooh, it changes back to 5s. Let's not do that. So we'll do 6s on those. Actually, no, 7's better because I think I have some other 6s at the base. Let's get that done. I actually want this done down here too. The next thing I need to focus on is I actually want to get these hydroponic farms going, so we can start growing food again because we desperately need it. We also have a ton of mealwood that dropped, and we have this lovely little hatch kind of hanging out here. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna get some moving jobs in here too. Now, I don't think I got, so we have the rust deoxidizer. We don't have rust that I'm aware of. Another thing that I wanted to see was about the robots, but I don't think we're really in a place to do that. And I also don't think we have it researched completely. We have our crafting station. We can't really do much with it yet, so I'm not gonna worry about it. It says we have a list of no fabrications queued. Errands, no. I don't think we have anything we do yet, so not worry about that. We did finish up some research. So let's see, let's look up what we can do now. So we do have our internal combustion, all that. We can do natural gas generator or refinery, petroleum generator. We have our smart batteries, our jukebox power control system. That would let us to get the power room if we so want it. We can convert hydrogen gas into power, which we're not doing just yet. Now I want to see if we have automation yet. I thought I got, yeah, so we have artificial friends, sweepers dock. And to get that, we need auto sweeper, automatically sweeping and supplying. So there's our sweeper that'll help clean up stuff and get everyone to do other jobs other than transporting. And now we do have the liquid-based refinement. Remove salt and brine from salt water. We don't need to worry about that. Kill a significant amount of germs presenting on raw ore, so we can scrub our ore. That's for ore though. That's not for our slime lung. Increase duplicate morale. Some water gets splashed on the floor during use. Flow redirection. I don't know what that does actually. See, algae distiller refines slime into algae. Okay, I think that's what we're gonna want. I think so. We get rid of that slime mold, so we can gather the slime and then distill it and then make it algae. We'll have to have a place where they take that and then wash their hands and everything like that. We just don't want our dupes having slime lung. So we might want to work towards that so we can actually start working with the slime. And I think that's what I might go towards. So I'm going to grab that. And that'll also give us the water sieve. Produces clean water from polluted water using sand. Okay, so actually, you were talking about the water sieve. I've been using the liquid filter. And then it sieves. Okay, so this is probably what you guys were talking about. So let's grab that. because we can actually do a good bit with that. You know, we're gonna have to use our sand, but we can recycle our polluted water. So let's go ahead and we'll do that. All right, good. So you guys are building out this. Kevin is getting to work. Very good. We have a bunch of water we can grab at some point in order to get that. So let's dig this up. Thank you for the kind feedback on this series. I do appreciate it, and also it helps to know you guys are enjoying it as well. So as long as you want to see more of it, liking and commenting always helps. What is going on here? That's sweep it up. Okay, duplicate skills. Okay, we do have some. Oh, okay. So we have a skill upgrade for Danzy. Danzy is now. What do we want to focus on? She can do a researching if she wants, and she really likes to do it. So I guess we can have her do research if she really wants to. Gives her +2 science, art fundamentals, cooking. I guess just in case we'll have a backup researcher, we'll do that. Danzy will be a researcher and she loves to do it. So if she's not working on that, she can go do research, which I actually think she's gonna go do now. Oh no, she's gonna get her skill. All right, so we're working on distillation. Good. Yeah, we're still working on this. And the problem is you guys don't get too far down here because it's hard to breathe, which is understandable. So let's go ahead and start hooking up our new power. So we have a coal generator. So let's have... So that's going to produce a lot of carbon dioxide. But what we could do is we have this. I think we can have one for right now. I think that'll be good. And then we'll have 2 jumbo batteries. But let's leave enough room for one more, and that's 3 spaces, so another one's going to go here. So we want a battery here and here. So we're going to have to get rid of that ladder when we're able to. So I'm going to go and get the wire. We're going to hook that up. Ooh, crazy wires. All right, hook that up. That's our battery, and we are going to have this wire go over here, and then up, and then connect to our power system. Very good. All right, so you guys are going to get to work on this. I know we have a lot to sweep down here. Yeah, we have just a ton of jobs going on. And not enough dupes to get them done. It's fine, we'll get there. It'll take some time, but we will make it. Okay, so you're operating, we have power, good. We have Asteroid sleeping on his schedule. We have our lavatories now, so we're not worried about that. After my mistake with this whole instance down here. And ideally, I actually want to have this a high priority here. We want to get this on a higher priority, just so we're going to have that built out and get that polluted water out there and sieve it out. And then drip feed it in there. Okay. And that is taking up a lot of power right now. I really just need to turn this one off, I think. Of course, it's going to keep going until I have this cleaned up. So really, I just want to get this cleaned up first. And then we can power this off and not worry about it. I think that's how I can do that. Because it's just going to constantly like recycle the water for power that we don't really need to keep using like that. Okay, so we have our cooking ingredients. Lizzie got sick from that. I don't know why we're storing that there, not here. Okay, yeah, okay. Is Taco, no, Taco is getting him the food. Can I make this a 8? Can we just go and get that little power cable right there done? That would be great. Because that fridge has no power and it hasn't had any power. How's our work going on here? Not really much at all. I'm gonna make them get that done. We have something going on. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna say, hey, these are 7s. Let's get this done as soon as possible. Meteor showers, okay. Bombardment underway, 300 seconds remaining. Oh, that's nice. So we have insufficient oxygen generation. That's because we are not actually... Wait, why are we not producing? Oh, are we out of algae? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hang on. Where's... are we out of algae? Algae. Algae? Is it agriculture? Where is our algae at? What is algae? Organic. Raw minerals. Oh, wait, we haven't... Okay, organic. No, we have 300 kilograms. It's just no one's able to move it. Also, Lizzie isn't standing around. Bathrooms were being used. Okay, yeah, so we have no oxygen production going on because we haven't been feeding algae into them. Okay. We really need to find a better way to produce oxygen. We could do our electrolyzer. So it converts water into oxygen and hydrogen gas. So that's going to produce the gas, so we'll need to make a room for this most likely in order to filter out the oxygen gas. So do we have the ventilation for that? So gas filter, receive one gas from the air, sending it into a dedicated pipe. So what will most likely need to happen is we'll need to make a room where oxygen and hydrogen stay for these, and we'll need to filter out the oxygen, pump it into our main base, and then pump the hydrogen down to where we're going to have hydrogen power. Now we are going to want to have that somewhere else. So I'm not going to worry about the gas valves at the moment, so we'll get the electrolyzer once we feel like we can filter out gas properly. So that's really good, but we're also looking... Well, we were looking for something else. What was the other one we were looking for? Wasn't the carbon skimmer? Did we already finish that research? I thought they were getting something else. No, working on that. So the hydrogen's another way we can produce oxygen, and we'll get there eventually. All right, so we need to empty these bottles as soon as we can. I want to make sure that... Okay, these are good. Good. Let's go ahead and sweep. Get that out of the way. And we're not really doing a lot of movement at the moment. There's a lot of people, and I think we need to look at our priority list for people doing their jobs. Because there's a lot of people not doing things when they're busy doing other stuff. So he's going to work on that. He's going to work on building and tidying. Do we have anyone really on storing? We kind of do have people on storing. I'm going to up the storing on you guys. If you're not doing anything else, then please work on storing things, because we desperately need that. Okay, so we still don't have power to our fridge yet. Oh, that's great. And it doesn't really help that this thing is just draining our power. So I really would like to get this issue resolved as soon as we can. I have it as a 6. It's not our top priority, but it is going to be continuously taking our power. And we do need the water pump in order to actually do anything else. I can disable this building, so it's not really I really kind of want to disable you. Of course, I can't really do that yet. We really need to get this built so we can filter that out and turn that off. So actually, I'm going to put this as a priority 9 as well. Yeah, we'll have that as a 9. Where are my priorities? Nope, not that. P, we want 9. I want to get this done just so we're getting rid of that dirty water and sieving it out. So I'll have that for right now. And we'll have our carbon skimmer go eventually, because most of our carbon is either here or down here, which is good. Our work area is a lot... Ooh, what is this? Oh, that's carbon dioxide as well. That's a really nasty looking carbon dioxide, though. Hang on, let's look at our gas here. Yeah, it's just a really, really deep pocket of carbon dioxide. Okay. That's fine. It'll flow down eventually. We still have plenty of breathable air. You guys are getting algae to these... the oxygen producers, so we're good there. Okay, we have that powered, which is good. You guys did produce... Okay, we're still waiting the copper ore delivery. And we're really just not producing enough of our energy here, which is unfortunate. We have batteries up here, so we have like our kind of running wheel power plant, and then we have our regular power plant down here. We'll repurpose this room eventually, probably for more storage. We'll just have 2 layers of storage. And actually, that makes me wonder, do we have storage rooms? Great Hall Mess Hall, Retrieve Mushroom, Stable Greenhouse, Laboratory. What does we need for that? 2 science, light source, no industrial machinery. Park, nature, recreation. I don't think we have just a storage room. Yeah, we just don't have a storage room. So we don't need to worry about putting a door on that. We do have these up here. Now we're missing some lighting, and I don't really think I have lighting yet. So we'll need to get that at some point to finish off this room, and our research will be better. I will get that at some point. We're still working on getting this done. There is just a lot to do. A lot to do. Kevin is working on finishing up our thing here, and there's a lot of carbon dioxide here. Now that I think about it, we'll have to get some vents in here and probably filter out some gas. Unfortunately, there's not much we can do with the carbon dioxide in here, just due to its nature. Ooh, yeah, don't die, Kevin. We don't need you being dead. Kevin is still down here in a pit. Can we move Kevin? Can we move him? Kevin is here, dead by suffocation. Can I make Kevin a priority 9? Sandstone, mealwood, briar. Kevin, here we go, Kevin. How do I move Kevin? Change his outfit, rename Kevin. No entries available. Okay, I need to, how do you bury someone? Is it here? Disable, repair, empty. Errands. Do I just have to put a job, like, just say, hey, pick up Kevin? I guess Kevin is a sweep job. Okay, you're moving that stuff. All right, well, I guess we'll get there eventually. Okay, so we have this pump. No power connected. Why do we have no power connected? I thought I hooked up a power cable. No, we are not there yet. Okay, there we go. Which means I need that to be priority 9 so we finish that up. Because once I see that polluted water gone, this whole system is turning off. Besides this pump. I may keep this pump for something, I don't know what. But we're not gonna need this anymore, this water filter. We don't need this constantly running. We only need the pump working when we need the water to go through. So I'll deactivate this. Hopefully it'll just pump water through. If not, I may have to make another pipe system. Or we're gonna have a valve. Wait, don't we have a valve? Let's see. Liquid valve. Controls liquid volume permitted through the pipes. Shower, lavatory, liquid bridge. No, that's not really what we're wanting. We kind of just want this to not work, and I just want water to pass through it, which I don't know if that's gonna work. All right, so let's see if, okay, there goes that. Now let's see if that flows through where we want it to. So here, okay, there's the dirty water. There's very little of it, mind you. I did this whole thing just because, and there it goes. All right, the dirty water's done. We can now disable this building. Now, does water still flow through it? Because ideally, I guess there's not really like a water switch either. Because we don't want this running all the time. We want this to go up, and I guess we'll destroy this pipe here. Right now, we just know that we have this if we need it. So I'll say destroy that pipe. Oh wait, no, that's not right. That's not right. That's not right. Hang on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Everyone, calm down. There we go. How can we do this? So our water naturally goes through there. What I could do is just disable this building. Instead, we enable that, and now it'll still be powered, but we're not pushing water through here. Water will only go up through here. So if we disable that, it won't constantly push water through, I think. Let's disable you. We don't need you going. So we'll disable those buildings. And I'm actually going to make those a priority number 1, like 9 on disable, 9 on disables, just so we're having that done. Just so water's just being pushed through there when it needs to be. Because we don't want those pumps running at all hours of the night and using up all of our power. I mean, we have no power. We are completely out of power. Now, you guys are building this stuff. We'll be able to have our coal generator and power the base that way once we get all these cables hooked up. And we do have our carbon skimmer. No power. Okay, let's see what we need for this. So we need a power. We need power, obviously. So we have that go down, and then I'm gonna have this. You know, our main. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Yeah, we can't have cables go like that, can we? Oh no, we can't have that cables go like that. All right, well, hang on, cancel that because that's just a mess, isn't it? So let's go ahead and get more power. Wire. What we could do is just do this little number. We'll just do that number for right now. That way we have that going. So no liquid intake and no liquid output. Okay, so this is what someone was talking about. So polluted oxygen doesn't cause germs. My recommendation would not to be worrying about polluted oxygen for the time being, but instead get a carbon skimmer attached to a water sieve ASAP. Okay, so I'm assuming this produces dirty water. And you said hook it up to a water sieve, which is, we don't have that yet. We're still researching it. So we get the carbon skimmer. We'll get the water sieve, as Asteroid Burrito is working on it. So let's take a look at that. So hook it up to a water sieve. Produces water from polluted water. So sand, using sand. So we can use sand, and it produces polluted dirt. Okay. Now, where do we want our water sieve? Well, that's a question we're going to figure out. So we have our carbon skimmers down here at the lowest point of our base. And this is probably going to be the lowest point for a while. So we could probably use this as our gas filtration area, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Our water is getting a little low. We do need to start considering moving some water around. And also we need to consider going to this geyser up here. Cool steam bit requires operation emitting steam. Now that's going to be really hot, I'm assuming. So if we look at temps, yeah, I mean that's really hot. It's almost molten. So we're gonna have to, and I guess the water, we're gonna have to cool it down. I mean that's 7 degrees Celsius. Okay, we're gonna have to figure out how to handle that situation. Now we do have plenty of water over here. Honestly, what I could do is literally make I could make a ramp, and I don't have to pump this water theoretically. No, it'd probably be easier if we just pump this out. Okay. So I might go ahead and start working on pumping this water out, and this is still going. Oh wait, no, don't destroy that. We don't want to. No, don't cancel that. No power. Yeah, this is causing problems. We need this done almost immediately. Settings, Aaron, and no one's doing it right now because we're out of power. Oh, geez, it's just a mess. Coal generator 9. We need to get that extra power going. So I'm going to make this priority. Once we have our extra power going, we're going to have to worry. Some of our other dupes can focus on their other jobs. Because this is honestly just eating up a ton of our power here. Okay, so we have that at 9. That's built out. We have this built down here just in case. We don't have to worry about it at the moment. These could stand to have a higher priority, I think. No, 6 is fine. Y'all will eventually get to it. We're halfway to a new dupe, and once we get a new dupe, we can worry about that. Make sure our plumbing is working properly. Okay, very little dirty water. Okay, that produces that. Looking good. And I feel bad for this little hatch. He's eventually gonna drown. I wish we could get him out, but we don't really have anyone doing animal handling at the moment. Okay, well we have these cables built. That's good. We don't have our actual generator because our base has 0 power whatsoever. And without power, we can't do research. Oh, it's a struggle. Do we have anyone else that is good with machinery? Operating. Well, we do have other people that are working on operating, but they focus on other things if they can. We're also almost full on this again. We're dirt and sand. We have plenty of sand, so we need to get that water sieve going as soon as we get it. So I'm gonna have to figure out where to do all that. We may have like a filtration system over here. That's just because where all of our water and stuff is at, so we'll have like a kind of a loop going on. We'll have to figure out how to get rid of that slime with the algae, the thing that converts slime into algae. We're still doing good on our oxygen. Do we have any how's our germs doing? Germs are contained, which is good. We have, yeah, germs are contained. Yeah, looking good. Awesome. All right, we're doing somewhat decent. So we have, also looking at this is kind of really gross to get up here. We have a lot of slime. We have a lot of dirty water. So this is gonna be tough. That's gonna be really tough to handle. I don't know what we're gonna do about that, but we'll figure it out. We have our polluted dirt going in here. We have a lot of it. We need to figure out what to do with it at some point. We could probably get a compost. Reduces polluted dirt and other compostables down into dirt, and then we have dirt going on here. We do have our dirt storage, but we're honestly out of storage once again. So we're gonna get another storage bin for sand and dirt. Actually, I don't know why I do this here. Do that, and then we copy building. Copy building with properties. No, copy settings. Copy. Yeah. All right, so that'll be our other dirt and sand storage. Right now, Nixon is only focusing on, like, he's the only one focusing on power at the moment. We really need to get this done. It's starting to become non-breathable, unfortunately. Yeah, that's not good. We'll need to get that up as soon as we can. No one's able to do that. I'm trying to figure out what everyone's doing at the moment. Okay, you're pumping water. You're grabbing water. What are you grabbing water for? Insufficient resource. You're grabbing water to clean? You need to deliver water to this? It needs water. Huh. Consumes water. I guess it's water cooled, isn't it? Oh yeah, look at that. It has, yep, it has liquid cooling. Oh, what about that? Never really noticed that about that. That's cool. All right, Kevin is working on our wires down here. We have research complete. So now we have refinement and we have the water sieve. So produces clean water from polluted water using sand. So this is producing our clean water. It's probably going to output, and we're going to want to put it in this pipe right here. So we're going to want to attach it to this system somehow. And most likely what we can do. So if we, oh man, this thing is a big guy, isn't it? We're going to need to have our water filtration somewhere. So we have a water sieve. The other thing produces polluted water. And we can also produce our water here. So we can pump any clean, dirty water from our carbon and up to here into our water filtration. And then it can still go in here. If something somehow goes in here, it'll still go through here. And produce water. Any excess water will just get pushed back into the pump. I really wish I could find a way where this isn't running all the time. But it's how we continuously fill up our tanks too. And maybe I'm not thinking of a good way to do that, but this is constantly just recycling water. And we still haven't turned this off yet for some reason. I might deconstruct it. We don't need this here. I'm going to deconstruct you, actually. Yeah. And we're going to deconstruct all this in the background, too. Can I destroy... We'll leave those there. And that's not going to destroy... Okay, you know what? I don't trust myself with that. I'm going to cancel that. Okay. So I'm thinking we'll have our filtration system here, but we do have slime, so we don't need to get close to it just yet. How to handle this? I don't know why I have this block here. This block is here for some reason. Because ideally what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to have our filtration area start here. And I don't want to get too close. We're going to say this is the room right now. Oh, that's tiny. No, we can't do that. What we'll probably do is we'll probably extend this down one more block. So I'll have this be a room. And that's where our water sieve will go. For right now, we'll expand it once we feel comfortable getting rid of the slime mold. But I also want to make sure like we don't touch those germs. We're not going to touch them as long as we don't break that block. And so the refinement in the water sieve, that's just big enough to put it there. So I might actually expand this room all the way up to here. That should be a plenty big enough tank for our dirty water. I don't think we're going to need a bigger tank than that. I really don't. So let's go ahead and do that number, and this will be our room. I don't like how that's set up, to be honest. We theoretically could expand it this way, which I might do eventually. Yeah, I don't like this block here. Cancel that block. So we might just build all the way up here and then destroy this and make it wider. I think we'll do that at some point. So I'm going to do that. Just have that planned out. This will be dug out. And this will be like a water filtration eventually. We'll have this whole big room here. And we make it 2 floors. But we'll have power, water filtration, gas, all that's going to be handled down here. And we will get to that at some point. We have there's so many different things you can focus on, and I am terrible at focusing on one thing. Let's get research done. We have liquid shutoff, so connects automation grid to automatically turn liquid flow on or off. So we have liquid reservoir. Hydro sensor sends a green signal or red signal when liquid pressure enters the chosen range. Must be submerged in liquid. Oh, and this is where I'm not smart enough for this. Warms large bodies of water. We need to cool things off eventually. Okay. Insulated liquid pipe. All right. I don't want to focus on that just yet. Fan. We'll get some lights for our researcher, actually. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. We haven't focused on that. Let's do that. We'll get some lights in there and make that an actual proper room so he'll do better at research. We do have the duplicate skill. And then is Nixon. Nixon is going to get better at machinery. But it looks like he has to have supplying. But luckily he loves to do both. So, you know what? There you go. And then we'll get his machinery at level 2 at some point. Okay, once again, we're still out of power. Okay, we have this coal generator. Now, fuel request threshold 50%. We need to deliver coal to this. And I think what we need to do is because I think this is an operating bonus as well, so Nixon should focus on this at some point. I'm gonna go build up this as well. So let's go ahead and do that. I don't even checked on my time with this recording yet. I don't even know how long I've been doing this yet. Let's see here. How long have we been in it? 36 minutes. Oh, wow. It's felt much longer. All right, so we're building out this room. It's probably going to be a much bigger room. It's probably the same size as this one, honestly. It's a little bit taller. But it's okay. We can have, like, piping and everything else going here. Oh, you can see Taco's gun changed with his level up. That's kind of cool. So Kevin... Actually, can we make Kevin focus on... So because he's so focused on these manual generators, he's not doing anything else. I need him to focus on operating this. So like this should be a priority 9 at all times, getting this thing fueled. So Kevin, can I also power threshold? Duplicants request to operate this generator when total charge on country batteries falls below 50%. Okay, he's always gonna be doing that. It's disabled right now? Yeah, okay, disable that. Oh, not Kevin, this is Nixon. So Nixon, he's grabbing coal. Okay, now he's gonna go operate this. Now we're gonna see how much this coal generator can handle this. And this is where we're gonna have to start focusing on carbon dioxide, because this is gonna be a dangerous area. Okay, wow, that is going. And how is that doing in terms of storage of power? We have meteor showers again. It's slowly storing some power. So we can say, enable the building. And Kevin can run on one of them. Yeah, this thing is not producing enough. All right, so now, well, this thing is running. We need to get our carbon dioxide thing situated here. So we have our carbon skimmer. We need to get that running. We need power to it, and we need to make sure that we're filtering out water. So let's do that. We need our plumbing, and we need piping. So we have our input and our output. So this is our output. This is our input. We need water, right? Yeah, we need water and polluted water. So we have our polluted water line up here. Let's see how we can handle this. So we want our water line. I'm gonna make our water line go this way. And it's gonna go up. Let's see here. Actually, let's bring that down. Do this. That's our main water line. That'll connect to that. This is our polluted water line. Okay, polluted water line can go up and like this. And then connect into our polluted water line like that. So our polluted water will all go in here. And we can have a pump that will take any of our polluted water and pump it out and do that. So we have that producing pump. Okay, this is going to be a mess, but it's fine. I'm trying to make this as clean as possible, but you know, I'm not going to be the best organizer in this game. It's fine. I really want to get the cleaning bots because that would be amazing if we could do that. Fires clay to make ceramic. Ethanol distill refines lumber. Okay, we're not even close to that. Fertilizer synthesizer. Use polluted water and phosphorite to produce fertilizer. Okay, we don't have that. Now we do have our distillery here. This will be good for we may make this because okay, it could be, let's see, it could be distilled into algae and emits polluted oxygen once dug up. Okay, and that'll give slime lung. Slime lung. And we just need to make sure whenever we're digging this out, we have a single place where they're digging this and then come back. That's the best way we can handle that. And there's polluted water here too. Ugh. Handing a lot, guys. We're handing a lot. I'm trying to figure out what is going on. Storage unavailable for dirt. We still haven't got that yet. Oh, there's so much to do. All right, let's get that prioritized because I want to make that an 8. There's some other things we need to focus on. Kevin is constructing these. Honestly, we may need another constructor. I think another construction worker would not be terrible. Also, if we are going to bring in another person, we need to get another bed in here. So I'm going to say we're going to have a cot, and we're going to have another person. Oop, that's not where I wanted that. Cancel that. Copy that. And there we go. Cool. Because we are getting close, and hopefully we do have a construction. I think I'm going to make Amelia another one of our constructions. All right, so we're going to have water come up here. Which, you know, all things considered, probably not the best thing that I'm using up our water like this. But we will figure it out. What I'm trying to do is I'm also trying to keep our water in our kind of framework here. And I've kind of I've set our framework here. This is not where I wanted this. I want this to be kind of here. That's fine. We'll make it work. But for right now, with our pipe, we'll make this go up. And I think I might just get it to go behind the ladder right now. Ooh, too far. And then go over. Ooh, oh, we're making all kinds of bends and twists. All right, get those hooked up. There we go. All right. So that's our water to that. Our water's not terrible, and we have plenty right here that we can utilize. So I might go ahead and start setting up jobs. And this is going to be temporary things to clean out this water. So we'll probably have a little bit flow, maybe, but that's okay. We'll catch it down here and we'll handle it eventually. I like how Kevin's body is still down here. We have not helped Kevin at all. It's okay. Kevin's alive, but you know, the other Kevin's not. All right, so we're gonna want to get a ladder down here, and there we're gonna want to pump. So we're gonna want to dig out this and then just put a pump at the very bottom here. And then once we get this pump down here, we can get, and it's gonna require more power. And our batteries are actually fully charged up there, so that's running. Now, the only thing about this is, okay, let's look at our plumbing real quick. I don't want this to be constantly using. That is something that's an issue, is that this is constantly running. And we don't really want that. We don't want this just constantly running as much as it is. We do want a system to where it brings water and drops it off, but we don't need this pump running at all times. Oh, which makes me think we may need a separate line for water that's being dropped off and water that is... Because we need to get this off a loop system. So what my thought process is that we will... All right, hang on. How can I get this off a loop system? So let's instead of what I got planned here, I want to deconstruct these pipes. I want this to be dedicated to pumping out water that is new to the system. I'm going to make these a 9, because I want to get this handled now. So this is water that's being introduced into the system. Ooh, actually, no, it's not. This is water that's going to be part of a system. So this is going to be water that's constantly being pumped in here. So that's constantly being pumped down into here, so it'll split off and go this way, so on and so forth. And we need to deconstruct this, and this is going to be water that we want to filter out, add to, so on and so forth. So when we have our system over here, it's going to probably cross somewhere, which we haven't really made that easy for us to do now that I'm looking at it. Oh, hell yeah, how can I did this all weird, didn't I? Because our water cross, it doesn't do 2, it does 1. So, like, if we look at plumbing, liquid bridge. Yeah, that's not going to work. So we're going to have to figure out how to get across. Let's see here. How in the world can I make this work? We may have to fix this here. Yeah, okay, hang on. All right, hang on. I'm gonna build this out some more. Okay, so we're just gonna say, hey, that is okay, don't build this one. Cancel liquid pipes. All right, I think let's get off pipe view. Let's cancel this. We have all this water down here. We have dirty water. Probably have to dig a hole. So I'm gonna dig just a little spot right there. We need to uproot that. And then we're gonna have a ladder here. I really need, actually, this turned off as soon as possible. Okay, so we are dripping water down here. That's fine. I'm not too worried about it. I was planning on that happening anyway. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120 Okay, you're uppering that, which is good. You're digging that out, and that water's gonna fall down there. So we're making a little bit of a pit right here where this water can kind of sit for a second. Also, what is this? Oh, this is granite. Okay, cool. Oh, Taco, please tell me you can get out of there. Because sometimes you... Okay, you are. You can't breathe, though. My cat just ran into my door and barged it open. Okay, Taco is breathing now. We have all this water that is kind of flowing down here. We need to make sure we actually have enough buildable area for that. Okay. Oh, there's so many things to do and not enough time. Okay, well, at least our fridge is working now. All right, cool. We have a new dupe. So let's maybe hopefully get some construction. That would be awesome. We have excavation. We have strength, creativity, science, strength, and strength. Okay. So you're good at supplying and tidying and research, a little bit of research. You're good at tidying, which is not bad. Not bad. You have increased agriculture. You requires light to sleep. Oh, okay. Decreased germ resistance. So you're pretty immune. You're pretty. Your immune system's not as good. Increased creativity. Decreased decor bonus. And increased excavation. You're just kind of good overall, aren't you? We don't have a construction, but I mean that might be okay. I'm not getting you. I'm sorry. I'm either going between you or you, and I think I'm going to go with you. Your supplying and tidying is more what I'm going to be focusing on here. So this is going to be Amelia. Amelia? And then we have binge eater and an overjoyed response. All right, cool. Yeah, this is, I'm not too worried about this. We're doing pretty good on our germs, so we're going to say this is Amelia. And we're going to print. Very good. So let's go and get your priorities set up. You are going to be tidying and storing when you can, supplying when you can, and digging when you can. I think I'm going to focus on saying you supply and store, and then you tidy, and then decorate when you can as well. So we're going to say when you can't do any of that, focus on that. So we're also going to copy these settings right here. We're going to paste those there. So Amelia's actually going to get to work on storing and probably cleaning up a lot, which is honestly not bad. Not bad at all. We have someone dedicated to that, so our other dupes can focus on doing other things around the base. I hate this area down here. It is just an entire mess that I'm upset with, but that's okay. I need to dig that out so we can actually build something there. This has got to be handled. This is becoming a deadly area. If we can't get this cleaned up, they're not going to be able to do anything down here. So we really need to get this carbon skimmer working. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, let's get our priority list out. Nope, wrong thing, P. And let's get all of this. All of it. Ooh, but the pipes. Okay, hang on. I want to at least get this going here. We may have to reorganize our pipes. And I might be okay with that, just as long as we can get this working. We'll need to get our water sieve going. We have plenty of storage for dirty water. We can focus on filtering that out. We have plenty of storage for it. I don't need to worry so much about it. What I do need to worry about, though, is this thing pumping all the time. Which, actually, it's not pumping all the time anymore. Because we destroyed those pipes. Perfect. Okay. Great. That's what we need to worry about. I know y'all are cold. I'm sorry. I know I'm terrible. This water is slowly dripping. I do want to go ahead and get some of this. And once we get some of this and start pumping it in here, I might just go ahead and... liquid pump. Oh, we want that there, ideally. And then we'll have that, and we'll hook it up. We'll say, hey, it goes up like that, over here, and then we're gonna go down, and then across into here. That's gonna be, okay, somehow this is gonna become our main pipe for excess water. This is gonna be our flow line. And really, if this is gonna be our input water, I need this to be part of this system at this point. Yeah, now that I think about it. Okay, hang on. Whoa. This is chaotic, I know. Plumbing. So ideally we don't need this part of this. This is really just if it accidentally gets in here. But if the only reason it would actually get, well, it would only accidentally get in here if we somehow accidentally spilt it. And that's if someone uses the bathroom in here. Okay. Also, I don't know why this is here. A door should be right here, I think. Yeah, the door should be right here. I don't know why this is the way it is. So let's put a manual lock here. And then we want to just deconstruct that. Okay, then we have that. All right, cool. So ideally, we want to copy you. Copy this building. And we want to put it here. And we can jump it across through there. Right? Am I thinking right? So we rotate it. No, I can't go there because there's this as well. Okay. I didn't really build this out too well. I'm gonna have to reorganize this at some point. Not really too happy with it, if I'm honest. Need to figure out what to do with it. They're already putting the pipes, that's fine. Now what is this piping system here? What are you? That's dirty water, okay. Might do that instead, just so we're like having parallel pipes there. We'll deconstruct this. Okay. What I could do is have a parallel go there, maybe? Or even here? Or instead, I'm gonna destroy all these pipes right here. And then instead, we'll have our plumbing go up like this and around. And we'll do that. And then we'll cancel this. Then we can have our filtration come up, go across this way. That's still a double line right there. Yeah, it's still a double line, which makes this difficult. We need to figure out a way to get across this double line, and what may need to happen is I may need to... I mean, I guess filtering into this is not bad, but we just want to store it and then it pump out that way. I'll figure it out. We'll get there. I don't want to get this working so they can actually be down here and do proper power jobs. Granted, we're actually overpowered. We can destroy these two batteries at some point. Once they deliver that and delete that, we can get another battery down here. Okay, I'm going to destroy these. So let's deconstruct those. Okay. And now that we have the tidying jobs going on, we're starting to clean up just a little bit more. Sweep. All right, so is this one already full? No. All right, good. So working on that, we got plenty of food going. Danzy is working on that. Very good. We don't have any research, so let's pick some research. We have lights now. We have smart housing. We don't need that yet. Portable gas, oxygen mask checkpoint. Mark special duplicate says put on take off their oxygen mask. Must be built next to an oxygen mask dock. Oxygen mask. So this actually would be good for taking care of slime mold. I think maybe, or maybe I'm even thinking way too much about this. Empties gas canisters back into the world. Canister filler automatically stores piped gases into canisters for manual transport. Improve ventilation. I don't know, maybe I'm thinking about that slime long too long. Y'all may know down below if I'm thinking about it way too much and I just need to harvest it and just make sure they get cleaned up before they come back. Because we can distill it and get all that handled. Mechanical surfboard. Oh, that's what it is. It's okay. I didn't know what that was earlier. Ore scrubber. We don't need to worry about that. Robotic toys. Robo miner. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Sweepy's dock. I don't think we have any of this yet. Conveyor overlay enables access to the conveyor overlay. Temp shift accelerates a buffer's heat dispersal. Okay. Stores any solid materials delivered to my duplicates. Stores solid materials of your choosing. Okay. Smart battery. Running natural gas generator, petroleum generator. We can focus on some of our better cooking, maybe, or ranching even. We can go and start focusing on ranching. No, we have way too much to focus on at the moment. I might get us some better... We may have go ahead and have the tools for gas manipulation. Actually, let's go to this portable gas. Maybe we can use that for the slime lung or something. Maybe. We'll see. Have we? No, Kevin is still laying there. All right. We'll pick him up eventually. All right, y'all are still working on getting the system set up. And once the system's set up, you guys can actually come down here and work. We have a lot of excess water down here. Okay, that's gonna slowly drip until we actually get this kind of handled up here, which is fine. And then once we feel comfortable with our water situation, we'll move all this stuff around. And that's maybe when we can reorganize these pipes, is when I get this whole situation, because we'll have more room to work in here. So there will be that to deal with. Okay, but, well, guys, I think that's going to be it for this episode. I am 56 minutes in, which I did not expect. It doesn't feel like we got a lot done, but hey, we've got new power set up, and people are having trouble breathing, so, you know, there's that at least going for us. Oh, this colony's going to die at my hands. Okay, well, guys, thank you again for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing, liking and commenting on the video. And if you're somehow new here and you enjoyed the video, you can check out the rest of the series and consider subscribing. It always helps out the channel. But as always, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, wherever you may be. Thank you for spending some of your time here, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.